All right, my people, welcome back onto this channel. Well, this is another strong one reaching us still on the matter. Yoruba Nation no going back, exactly what it is, exactly what the people are talking about. Right now, a lot of people have come out in their numbers and they have started accusing the no Afenifere of not doing the needful about Yoruba Nation movement. Well, we have gotten a lot of reactions due onto this same matter. And right now, talking about Yoruba Nation, with everything that has been happening, a lot of people have put it upon themselves. They have taken it upon themselves that Chief Sunday Igboho is the only one that is supposed to help them to get Yoruba Nation, which is not supposed to be. I think this is something that we all need to tackle. When I got this information, I was so shocked that the major people that when it gets to concerns a matter, as in when it gets to a matter that concerns the Yoruba people right now, the major people, the major person, the major group that that is supposed to stand for the Yoruba Nation movement, for the Yoruba people, so to say. Now everybody is complaining that there is hardship in the country. Everyone is complaining that we have to go our separate ways. With the way the government is treating us right now, is nothing to write home about. That we have to just go our separate ways, and exactly what we are talking about. Now everybody is not like, since it has been like that, there is no more solution. Yes, the Emilokon that we actually voted for disappointed us. You can imagine, the Emilokon disappointed us, and right now we just need to move forward. And they were able to talk about some set of people who on their own side have been deceiving the Yoruba people that Yoruba Nation had been actualized, the likes of Dukbo Nidoti and the rest of them. And meanwhile, we still have some group of people on their own side, what they are still telling us that don't mind them, that Yoruba Nation have been actualized, that they have occupied already. Thank God, at the end of it all, they discover that they are all liars. You are telling us you have occupied Nigeria. You are still in that same country, Nigeria. You are still spending their currency. You are still spending Nigerian currency, and then you are lying to people that you have taken over, that the people should just go and occupy, that the Yoruba Nation have been declared. In fact, I don't understand where some group of people will just be listening and be believing people deceiving them. We talked about this several times ago, about how the ENT1RE group were naturally sent to destroy Yoruba Nation movement, and then to an extent they would think they won, because they made a lot of people to forget about Yoruba Nation, and they focused on Emilokon. The same Emilokon are in with they now. That's where we are now, and then we have seen the result. I think everybody is now happy. Yes, everybody is now happy. Then Chief Sunday came out. He was of the opinion that nobody should vote come 2023. When they saw that it's like this man want to better the life of Yoruba people, they now injected Dukbo Dagburu, that's why we call her Dagburu till date, into the midst of the people to distract all the people, lying to people that Yoruba Nation have been actualized, Yoruba Nation have been this, have been that they have occupied, to the extent they sent some innocent souls to Amuludun. We saw everything, we heard everything. Thank God we still continue to talk about how the same Shoyekoribe now supported the same Dukbo Onidoti to distract a lot of Yoruba people. But at the end of it all, God exposed all of them. The same Shoyekoribe came out to say, Yoruba people should forgive her. She never knew these people were lying. She never knew that Dukbo Onitiri was a scammer. That's exactly what we are talking about. Now, my brother, my sister, a lot of people are now like, if at all, with the discussion that has been on ground, that if at all a group is coming out to say, we want to represent the Yoruba people in the affairs of Nigeria, because as far as Nigeria is concerned, Igbo, Yoruba and Hausa, those were the recognized ethnic group we know right now. So now the Yoruba people, they are on one side. If any group is representing, it should be the Afeniferes. that are supposed to fight for the people. It should be the Afeniferes that are supposed to fight for Yoruba people, because they, just like we have the Indigo part, that they have the Ohanese group and the rest of them. The Afenifere is the one representing the Yoruba people. But the problem has been that even the Afenifere now are now the problem of the Yorubas. If we take a look at it, some people will say Afenifere, they, as just like the name sounds that, oh, they want us for good. Wanting people for good. But in this case, is a reverse one. The Afenifere is not even acting in the manner they are supposed to act. Like what Chief Sunday Igboho is doing is supposed to be the job of the Afenifere, to coordinate the Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò of Yoruba land, and then from that they will be able to coordinate the kings, the monarchs, and the rest of them to talk about the affairs of Yoruba people. But the reverse had been the case. Instead of that, is what they will eat. Talking about the Afenifere right now, is what they will eat that they are after, and the future of their own children, how they will send their children out of the country, how they will put their own children in key positions. And then right now, a lot of people have actually complained bitterly that it is very, very sad to see the attitude of the people who we call our leaders, the people who are supposed to fight for us, that they are now neglecting us. It was discussed that when we are 100 years after, when we have completed 100 years after the union that we were put into, yes, since 1914 till 2014, which made it 100 years, that as soon as we got to that 100 years, we are free. We cannot negotiate to say we want to go our separate ways. That every tribe, both the Hausa, Igbo, and Yoruba, that as far as Nigeria is concerned, that it's never a country but a union of group of people combined together to live in a country that they call a country, in an environment. Okay, let's put it in that way. You brought this region together, brought this one together, where they cannot speak one language, but there is a general language chosen for them. That's why you can see that this time around, if an Igbo man is speaking, Yoruba man will not hear. If an Hausa man is speaking, an Igbo man will not understand. But the general language they dropped for us was that English. That's why you hear everybody speaking English. If you are from another tribe or from another region, if you do not speak English, I will not understand until you speak English. Now, it had been a union, because if it is a country, a country should be a group of people, a combination, a coming together of a group of people with one language that they will understand. So this is to tell you that as far as Nigeria is concerned, it's not a country but a union. Now, talking about after 100 years we can go our separate ways. Who are these set of people that are supposed to represent us, to say, okay, now she be dating and talk, be say if we don't reach 100 years we are now free to go our separate ways? That's what Chief Sunday Igboho is working on right now. But the group of people that are supposed to do this needful for us, the Afeniferes, when it got to 2014, all they were pursuing was what they themselves and their children will eat, what will benefit their own unborn children, how they will put their children in a ministerial post, how their own children will start living large, traveling out, doing all sorts of things, taking all key positions in the country. Those were the leaders that actually destroyed us. Majority of people are focusing on Chief Sunday Igboho right now, as if it's the job of Chief Sunday Igboho to fight for Yoruba nation. But if not for God who had chosen him, if not for God who is on his side, that I made him to say no, enough is enough. That's why Chief Sunday Igboho will continue to be elevated, either the enemy like it or not. When you see somebody who is actually ready to cater for the need of people, who cares about the life of any other person, then you should appreciate him. That is the person Chief Sunday Igboho is. Right now, going back to the Afeniferes, if they want to talk about people that are to represent the region Yoruba, the Afeniferes, they were supposed to have come out since 2014. In fact, a year to that time, they should have been preparing that. Okay, now it is high time we left and get our own nation. All this one that we are all shouting Yoruba nation, Yoruba nation, they are supposed to be the one to be leading, but the reverse has been the case, and a lot of people have been reacting onto this matter. Everybody is bittered that the level to which we are today, the way we are suffering today, we are not supposed to be suffering. We are supposed to be living like kings, like the way America is enjoying. That is the same way we are supposed to be enjoying, because we have all the resources to stand out. But because of these wicked souls that have combined themselves together, selfish leaders, they neglected the right thing to do, and this has made a lot of people to come out for them. And then every Yoruba person right now must wake up to know the truth. We are getting a lot of reactions though onto this one, and then it had been made clear that it is very painful to see the attitude of Yoruba leaders, the Obas, and then elites towards the general Yorubas. Their carelessness is mind-blowing, despite it is clear that Yorubas are in danger. In that Nigeria, may God raise for us good caring leaders that will fight only for the well-being of Yorubas before it is too late. All right, that's another strong one. Well, a lot of people have made it clear that God will continue to make us better with time. We want Yoruba nation now, and that's exactly. For somebody, a lot of people are saying total freedom is what we want. Yes, Yoruba nation, that is what we want. Yes, so well, meanwhile, a lot of people have made it clear that why can't everybody that actually knows the truth come out in their numbers? That we should have, maybe one of these days we should have a strong rally about this, because we should look for a way to drag the Afenifere out onto this matter. They have to do the needful. But who is that person? The question is, who is that person that will lead it? That's exactly, because Yorubas, they are full of traitors. Everybody now, what they want is paddy, what will favor them. And it's only the good Lord that will arrest them all. We Yoruba people, we want total freedom. We want our independence from Nigeria not resurrecting, because Nigeria is not for we, the Yoruba people. We have been marginalized for so long under Nigerian government. So we have had enough of marginalization. It is time to be on our own. I pray that we get our freedom by the grace of Almighty God. It shall come to pass. This is God in making. All right, I think that's another strong one that is reaching us right now. Yoruba nation no going back. God bless Yoruba land. Ìbùkún ni fún orílẹ̀-èdè Yoruba. All right, and then exactly what is actually reaching us, my people, onto this. Majority of things are actually being said. Well, Chief Sunday Igboho will continue to be vindicated, and the good Lord will continue to help him on this matter. Well, my brother, my sister, this is another strong one that has reached us. What more can we say? Meanwhile, let me have your own take on this, my people, and remember to subscribe for more updates if you are just joining us on this channel for the first time. All right, thanks and God bless.